Thank you for what you have done for your boys. St. Brown, Lavar Ball, Deion Sanders. Outstanding men. You guys, I have a beautiful 11-year-old daughter. She's going to be greatness. Vegans, keep doing good, man. My son's going to be everything I am and more. My son's going to be 10 times better than me. We're going to go with the top 5 plays of the week. Coming in at number 5, Deebo Samuel with the 19-yard TD run. Stop having kids without the motivational mentality to them wanting to be better than you. Big God love you. Resilient Ray. What it is, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to You Said What Talk Show. To get the show started, we're going to go with the top 5 plays of the week. Coming in at number 5, Deebo Samuel with the 19-yard TD run. Deebo Samuel with the 19-yard TD run. New team, same Deebo. Good play, Deebo. Coming in at number 4, back-to-back sacks. You know we got to get a love to the trenches player, Mr. Trenches player himself, Myles Garrett, just unstoppable, unblockable, back-to-back sacks. Come on, man. At number 3, we got Mr. Supersonic himself, Bijan Robinson with the 50-yard TD run to the crib. They ain't catching him. They can't stop him. They on skates. Man, just unstoppable. Bijan Robinson. Coming in at number 2, he played like he in the trenches, but he ain't in the trenches. He played the game the right way to seal a game. Mr. Jalen Ramsey, look at the way he ramped up, put his hips through him, take him to the ground for the game-winning, sealing tackle. Jalen Ramsey. Coming in at number 1, always at number 1. Been doing it, still doing it, and go doing it. Derrick Henry rushing for 169 rushing yards. They couldn't tackle him. They were scared to tackle him. They couldn't tackle him. They were scared to tackle him. Number 1 of the top plays of the week, Derrick Henry himself. How y'all doing today, man? It's your boy, Resilient Ray. I know your week been good to you. I know your week been good to you. Big bless. Big bless. We all big bless, man. We're going to start off the show today talking about a guy who just been consistent on all levels. From high school, 5-star running back. He went on to Alabama, was unstoppable there, won the Heisman. Then he got drafted to the Tennessee Titans, became unstoppable there. And then last year he signed with the Baltimore Ravens. Unstoppable there. We're talking about the one and only Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry sustained greatness. Anybody who a superstar on every level they've been on, that's generational. And Derrick Henry is one of the ones who've been a superstar on every level, generational. But we're going to talk about what he's been doing since being in the NFL. 2016, he played 15 games, 490 rushing yards. That's okay, I'm a rookie. I'm just getting acclimated. 2017, he come back, 16 games, again, 744 rushing yards. Then he come back in 2018 when he comfortable, 16 games, 1,059 yards. Then he come 2019, 1,540 yards. Then he come 2020, 2,027 yards. I guess he was injured in 2021, but he still gave us 937 yards. Then he came back in 2022, 16 games for 1,538 yards. Then he come back in 2023, 17 games, 1,167 yards. Then he come over here with the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson, give us 17 games, 1,921 yards. And then he just started the year off strong, and the season opened for 169 yards. You know what's going to happen when you keep that up. Just sustain greatness, man. We got to start talking about Derrick Henry as one of the greatest of all time to do it. Stop putting the box on. We're talking about Pro Bowler, all the greatest in his generation. We're talking about all time in the history of the game. I know that's how I look at it. All time in the history of the game. Derrick Henry. You feel what I'm saying? The boys are scared to tackle this man. Grown men. You getting paid to play football. That means you going out there. They're supposed to be tackling Derrick Henry, but most of his runs, he don't do that. He running straight downhill, getting behind his blockers and running straight downhill. So that means you know he coming. You're supposed to be meeting him right there, right? You're not meeting him right there. He's still getting the job done. It's time to acknowledge him as one of the greatest of all time. Not this generation. Not currently in the NFL, all time. You feel what I'm saying? All time sustained greatness is not just a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. This has been 6, 7, 8 seasons. Continuances of greatness. I'm acknowledging him as one of the greatest of all time, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, one of the greatest of all time, man. Stop playing. What you waiting on? He ain't got that like that. Nah, man. Them boys who they ain't even doing what he doing. I know Saquon just had a great little last year. Great job. I love Saquon. We talking about Derrick Henry, man. Get to the point. Straight down here. I'm gonna flush you. You gonna meet me at point A? You gonna meet me at I know I'm point A. You gonna meet me at point B? You gonna get it done? You ain't gonna see me there. I'll be there. Then you only gonna make mistakes when it's him. That fumble he had versus the Bills, come on, man. That was a fluke. That ain't gonna happen again. Hey, on this show, on You Said What talk show, Derrick Henry, one of the greatest of all time. Stop playing with him. Moving on, man. Our boy Travis Hunter. And before we get started with Travis Hunter, I want to say something about this kid. The kid don't smoke, don't drink, don't party, sits in the house and plays the game and train for what he's trying to do. That's what I love. I love it. I love that, Travis Hunter. You feel me? That's how you want to be. You want to give yourself a chance doing those things right there. I forgot he mentioned the boy made great grades in college. Good, too. You feel what I'm saying? I did all that except the grades part. So you feel me? We relate, Travis. But let's knock it off, Travis. Get your ass at cornerback. Travis, get that cornerback, man. Get at the position Deion, you feel me, knew that he was one of them ones like him at. Get at that position, and then you can get a wide receiver, you feel me? But right now, we need you at cornerback. Activate that dog. Then they throw you in that wide receiver. You catch that pass. You feel me? Get that way. But you playing that wide receiver first, boy. And trying to get right. Come on now, Travis. Come on. You from Florida and you played in Georgia. Get that cornerback. Stimulate that dog. And then you get in that wide receiver, Travis. Stimulate that dog at corner. Locking them up. Getting your PBUs. You feel me? Getting in their head. And then they put you in at O. And you catch a pass. Take one to the crib or, do your thing, man. Come on now. It don't look right just seeing you out there wide receiver just trying to get acclimated that way. And then come on defense. Nah, we want to see Travis. You feel me? PBUs or getting rowdy at DB. Then he get thrown in at wide receiver. Come on, man. You a dog. You need to be over there with the dogs first. And then get thrown over there on the O, getting right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Travis. Don't sell us out like that. Love Travis, though, man. And I see you cut your locks, man. Come on, man. Come on. We in the lock community. I'm just playing. You do your thing, man. Young Travis, man. Young GOAT. Now we on to Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharpe. Friends. They won a championship together. Y'all won a Super Bowl together. These ain't just friends that's around the way. These boys won a Super Bowl together.
Shannon Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
So you knew he was made for TV?
Yeah.
And would he say he's going to do it?
Yes, he had already started prepping.
How much before he retired did he tell?
He'd been started.
Oh, so he's known he's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon will say or do any of these things.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom, And a lot of times, a lot of the guys get in trouble with these podcasts and things, man, because everybody wants the follower. Everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to make money. But that's a tight rope into what you call influence and popularity. Right? The devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence that when people see you, they see an image of him. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you would switch out like that? Really? And I would never, ever. Why? Because of the respect that I have for my mother, my daughters, my granddaughters, life, period. And I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. The platform is supposed to help somebody find a new direction. We don't help. Everybody just gets on. Everybody's talking now. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody's the new marriage coach. Everybody's the new relationship coach. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death? And that's why, me personally, I kind of do my own thing, stay in my own lane.
Hey, come on. You know how I look at it, friends, even when you do fall out, it's time to be solid. I mean, being a solid friend while we friends is one thing, but being solid while we ain't friends is the main thing. Come on, man. Keep that between us, man. We all we got around this world. You got a problem with me, just call me. You feel me? You don't want to talk to me no more, cool. You feel me? You want to talk to me 10 years later once we got out, you know what I'm saying? Once everything is settled down, we meet up for a brunch or something, you hear me? We take a trip or something. You know, like how what's that doing Batman when he saw Batman at the end when they met up and drinking coffee and at another table drinking, they saw each other, make the eye contact. It should be something like that, man. I shouldn't be hearing about how you feel about me somewhere else, man. Gossiping. We don't want to do that, man. Let's keep everything quiet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, ex-friends shouldn't be doing it. I mean, that's how I would do it. You ain't about to know why we ain't talking. Get out of my business. That's between me and Big God and that person. I miss when it was like that amongst friends. When things didn't go right, people would say, nah, that's between me and him. They ain't got nothing to do with you. But now, people never miss an opportunity to tell you how they feel about somebody else instead of letting that person know. You feel me? But don't kick me while I'm down. Don't kick me while I'm down. Don't kick me while I'm down. You used to love me, man. You used to love me, man. What happened to that love you had for me? I'm just playing. Sound like the Temptations. Don't kick me while I'm down. Don't kick me while I'm down. Don't kick me while I'm down. I'm just playing. But we need to get back to being genuine people, even when we're not friends, man. That used to be the way of the world. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that, brother. I ain't about to hurt his dollar trying to get through to him. Nah, I'm gonna call him. We can't talk, then you feel me? It'll come a time when we can talk. Nobody ain't gonna know about that, especially something like that. You feeling how you feel about me doing something in my life, that would have kept between me and us. But I believe brothers is just hurt, they will get back right. You feel me? Shannon, Uncle Shannon, I said Shannon, my bad, Shannon. Uncle Shannon and Uncle Ray, I hope y'all get back right. Y'all gonna get back right. Y'all gonna get back right, man. Y'all used to put on them helmets and go to war together. Them brothers for real, for real. 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 Glorilla Glow, I just want to let you know you beautiful. Glorilla Glow, I just want to let you know you beautiful, man. I ain't got nothing going on what going on. Glorilla Glow, you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I don't care what they think, baby. Glorilla Glow, you're beautiful. I don't even know your real name. I'm gonna call you Shatisha. You feel me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, Glorilla Glow, you beautiful, man. Don't let nothing get you down, sorry. Stay up in it. Men need men. Men need men. And that just brings me to my point about these gentlemen right here. St. Brown, Lavar Ball, Deion Sanders. Outstanding men. Thank you for what you have done for your boys. Doing anything to see them win. That's what it's supposed to be like. Doing anything to see your sons win. Now these three men, who knows what they boys would be if they wasn't right there with them. But that ain't what we gonna talk about because they are right there with them. And man, St. Brown trained his boys from 5 to 6. Lavar Ball trained his boys from 5 to 6. Deion Sanders, I'm assuming, trained his boys from 5 to 6. These were strategists. These men were strategists in building their boys to what we see they are today. Strategists. They took whatever went wrong and went right in their life, implemented in their boys, left a legacy. First of all, shout out to the mothers who let these men lead. Shout out to the mothers, because you know, just having a type of man like that that's a strategist and motivated and focused and ready to dive in and pour to his son. Unselfish mother, a willingly mother, you feel me? A selfless mother. So shout out to the mothers. Shout out to the mothers, man. LeVar created LaMelo Ball, G-Lo, and Lonzo, man. LaMelo on a Supermax contract. I didn't think LaMelo was the best ball brother. I used to think it was Lonzo, but LeVar always told us it was LaMelo. He was always hard on this boy. Mr. St. Brown, he got a son that played for the Detroit Lions. He's one of the top paid wide receivers in the game. And he got another son that's in the NFL, Deion Sanders. Got a son for the Browns and another son that's an NFL employee. Then he got another son that's good with the camera. Man, these men do outstanding jobs. You feel what I'm saying? And what I learned from these three men themselves is when you have boys or when you have kids and you're giving the access, freedom, or availability or outright to your children, you do anything to see them win. That's all I see with this. You doing anything to see the child win. You put them in the best position possible. You preparing them for the world. You preparing them for what they gonna go through. You preparing them. You know what I'm saying? Other people have their different perspectives through their lens of experiences from their life. But Resilient Ray, I'm telling you what I see and how I process what these men have done. Great jobs. You know what I'm saying? They able to see what's out there in the world. They know what they boys are going to have to take on. So they're going to be right there to make sure you ain't gonna do that. You ain't about to do that to my son. I know how hard my son work. I know how hard he work. You ain't about to tell me that he don't deserve you know what I'm saying? He ain't work for that, this and that. But that's what you want to see, man. I'm glad that I was able to be old enough to actually analyze and process these type of men leading by example and doing anything to see their son win. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the selflessness acts of the mothers from these children, these boys. Well, yeah, St. Brown, Lavar Ball, Deion Sanders, great job on being outstanding. Great job on being outstanding. Great job on being outstanding. I know when I have me some sons, man, they better get ready because I'm coming. All this information and all this access I had to see, to prepare myself, they know I'm coming. Mud's gonna be out there, they're gonna be out there running suicides at one. You feel me? We gotta be better than Lavar Ball, St. Brown, and the Sanders. Yo, yeah, y'all about to be out there running suicides at one. Lifting weights at 3. You feel me? Lifting weights at 3. You just gotta be fully prepared, man. Fully prepared. That's how I'm attacking this. That's how I'm looking at this. That's what these men did to get the most out of their boys, to see what I'm seeing from them today. That's what I'm dialed in. I'm pouring what my resilience went through in my life and what I have accumulated into my kids. And I done learned my lesson, man. Obviously, I have a daughter. You guys, I have a beautiful 11-year-old daughter. She's going to be greatness. She's going to be greatness. But my son's going to be everything I am and more. My son's going to be 10 times better than me. And this is what I really want to say, too. Stop having kids without the motivational mentality to them wanting to be better than you. They need to be better than you. You should be pouring into them to be better than you. They're going to be better than you if you giving them all your knowledge, everything, and pouring into them at a certain age and letting them soak all that up. They're going to be better than you. By default. By default, they're going to be better than you, man. Everybody just need to remain selfless. You feel me? And allow people to have the opportunity to build what they have created up. We got to be more selfless. It ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about what we done created. It's about what we created. Now, what's the point in seeing a resilient person and liking them for that trait and y'all creating something and now you don't want to let that resilient person lead? That's wrong. For the fellas, you like a nurturing woman. You have a baby with a nurturing woman. Now you don't want to nurture your son. That's wrong. The same stuff you see in your partner, the traits that you love. You got to be able to be consistent when things hit the fan. I'm not about to take my child away from the resilient parent because me and that person didn't work out. That man resilient, he got a lot to pour into my child. I'm not about to stop that nurturing woman from being a great nurturing to my child. She was a great nurturing woman from the beginning, from the jump. Now that we ain't together, now you still have to remain solid when things hit the fan. Like I just said with the great Lewis Shannon Sharpe. Even when we ain't friends, you still gotta be solid. You still gotta be solid. Stop not being solid only when it's going right. Be solid when it go wrong. Don't speak on that. I'm still gonna let him be a parent. I'm still gonna let her be a parent. That's called being silent. It's not about being silent when everything going right. That's not silent. That's not how I define silent, and I'm sure that's not how other resilient people define silent. Being silent is when you and a person not talking, and then another person coming around you saying something about it, and you don't talk about them. You deny the conversation. That's being silent. You got to be the standard of being silent. I said silent, my bad. I said silent right there. I meant to say silent, man. Y'all know what I mean. This ain't college, man. No shame to college, because I just yeah. But back to what I was saying, man. You gotta be silent all the way around. What the coach used to say, across the board. He not just looking at what you do for that play. He watching the whole game. You know how your mama, you make a play in a game, your mama cheering for you, but your coach know you played bad. Your coach know, oh man, your son, your daughter only had one good play. But I watched the game. I'm his coach. He played bad. You feel what I'm saying? If your parents ain't into sports for real, they in the stands, they don't know what's going on. Son just got pancake, but you think he doing something. You think he doing something. But back to what I was saying, remain silent when it ain't going right. Don't speak on that no more. You know what I'm saying? Keep it to yourself. If you got a therapist or you got a relationship with big God, you got a congregation at your church, vent out it like that. But don't get in the habit of gossiping about it. Don't speak down on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Be silent. If you don't take anything else from what I said today during this episode, be silent. You know how to spell solid? S-O-L-I-D. Just like how Boosie said I-N-D-P. You know, I can't even spell independent. Just like Boosie them said it, man. I-N-D-E. Yeah. I ain't gonna go that far. You got me. I know how to spell independent though. But yeah, be silent. I always want silent people to be the people that have kids. Why? Because I know the world gonna be filled with more silent. We're going to fill the world with more silent people. So thank you, St. Brown, Lavar Ball, Deion Sanders, for giving us silentness. Silentness. And until you pour into your all and see your kids do anything to win or do anything to see your kids win, leave them men alone. Leave them men alone. They just gave us the blueprint of what to do to see your boys, your girls do to win. Instead of running your mouth, instead of criticizing, you need to be taking the notes and applying it so your kids can win. Praise them. Yes, indeed. Oh, you know I got to talk about my vegans. We got to get my vegans. And the vegans keep doing good, man. It's your boy, Resilient Ray. You know we eating lettuce all day. I'm just playing. We ain't no lettuce, man. Ain't no lettuce, man. Actually, I've been eating kidney beans the last couple of weeks. Kidney beans, red kidney beans, good source of iron. You know, those of you who have iron deficiency, you ain't getting your iron in the right way, or you're forgetting to get your iron in, and you're not taking the iron supplement, you're most likely going to be iron deficient, and you can't be efficient throughout your day with the lack of iron, and you're going to be anemic. Some of you are anemic because you're not getting your iron, or you're forgetting to put your focus on getting your iron. That used to be me in my early years of being vegan, just not emphasizing on getting the iron, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm on top of it. Why you think I'm at y'all neck right now? At y'all neck. You said what? You said what? Yes, sir. But yeah, I'm on some kidney beans right now. I don't know if you vegans like me, and if I know you on top of your game, I know you eating your kidney beans too. You doing what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Until next time, man, I love you. Big God love you. Resilient. Way.